Sorry. I just hit play because we're watching the grape stomping lady again. I can't help it. This is live from the post-game press conferences last night.
It's a lot of fun, a whole day.
Oh, it's the worst. When you get the wind knocked out of you and you can't breathe,
Right.
you think you're dead. Mm-hmm. It's over, Johnny. But I do like Kelsey Ballerini. Sorry, go ahead.
Speaking of it's over.
What happened?
So I turned 50 on Friday.
Yeah, I know. Welcome. Welcome, buddy. Welcome.
But this is the worst, is that my wife wakes up.
My wife. Simmons is old.
It's bad that she woke up?
My monster of a wife literally just rolls over and says,
Hi.
You have 50-year-old balls.
Oh, golly.
And then she just rolled out of bed and walked out of the room.
Wow.
Not even like a tapper, not even like, an accidental knee graze, from a cuddle.
Wow.
She was technically correct.
Yes. But that's not the first thing you're supposed to hear on your birthday
the truth,
in the morning.
Okay, it doesn't matter. The truth can't be controversial. Get over it. A fact is a fact.
That is a fact.
But how nice would it be like,
your balls.
Boy, you've got young 20s balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you've got college balls.
They don't look a day.
Yeah. The rest
22.
of you might be a hot mess, but
Right.
look how youthful and fruitful those balls are.
Well, and that's the worst part because when you get them new, they're already wrinkled.
Yeah.
But then to have someone point out, it's
There's
just
some extra crinkle there to it. Huh?
super mean.
What are you going to say to her on her 50th?
Oh yeah, you think I can get away with that? No, she's older than I am.
Oh,
yeah.
Naughty.
Tie down.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, there's no way I could have reversed that on her.
Women can
when
say
she turned
all
50.
sorts of stuff to us that we can't say to them.
Yeah,
That double standard is really annoying.
yeah, it was just mean. Stuck with me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ben, before the break, I brought up one of Sauce's tweets from yesterday. It said, honestly, John Kriesel is a better option than Booth.
Oh, hey.
Andrew Booth's off to a rough start. Couple of games with some playing time. They the last couple teams have picked on him and had pretty good success. He had a rough day yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I can't sugarcoat it. I mean, he's not playing well. But you've got who you've got, and as a draft pick, they've got to send him out there to see if he's the guy that they think he's going to be, and not to say that even his recent failures aren't going to turn into something better. I mean, he's still a rookie, and he's still got to figure this out, and the game's different, and the speed's different. But yeah, I think that it'd feel more comforting as a fan to say, oh man, this guy's got some real potential that you can actually see. But every time we call his name, it's like, Booth in coverage, or on the tackle.
Well, they don't even have to match him up against your WR1. I mean, they're just anybody that's out on that side.
Yeah.
And but also
they throw right at him.
Lack of pressure. So if you're a rookie,
obviously all that stuff works in concert and all that stuff. And we definitely yesterday we needed much more pressure on Dak Prescott. But in general, it does seem like he's about a step behind.
Speaking of rookies, 14 hours ago, Meat Sauce tweeted, "Cut Ingram."
Whoa,
that's aggressive.
Cut him.
Yeah. Was his eye?
Is this
swole?
a joke?
Was his eye swole up?
Yeah, genius.
Cut me, Rock.
He's not good.
Oh, come on.
You don't think so?
Come on. He started all year at rookie for an 8-2 team.
I was mad. Jesus. I didn't think any of this
but
would
you're
be
not
brought
mad
up.
this morning.
I'm not mad now.
He's on a
don't
rookie
cut
roller
him.
coaster is
Put him
basically
up.
what he's doing is because
I think he's an all-pro.
There's plays where all of a sudden you're like, okay, he's got it figured out. And then there's others, well, it looks like a turnstile. But that's just,
Yeah, like hockey's sister.
He's a better run blocker than a pass blocker right now. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well said,
BM?
yeah.
100%. Yes. I think there's some things that he does in the run game. You're like, damn, I can't believe that's a rookie doing that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes in the pass protection, it's like, okay, well, when J.J. Watt with his big body and his long arms, gets underneath his pads, like, okay, that's hard for a lot of guys, but he's gotta figure it out, man. Like that sort of thing. I'm not too worried about it because overall our offensive line has played really, really well
Against some very good defense.
against some really good defenses.
Yes,
so
thank you.
yes, they ran into an absolute buzzsaw yesterday, and it just avalanched on top of them, and they couldn't get out. So. No, I don't think the furthest thing from cutting Ingram is how I feel.
14 hours ago, Sauce tweeted, "The Vikings season is over."
Jesus.
Well, if the season meant just the game, then when the game was over, the season was over. But no.
Does Kelly just leave the house when you're watching a game? Because my goodness.
Yeah.
I can just see you pouting and tweeting at the same time. Stomping your feet.
Is there a number of how many tweets did he tweet during the game?
100.
6,000 probably. I'm just scrolling through some of them. 14 hours ago, Tony Romo is overrated. Yes or no?
That I don't disagree with.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got one.
That I don't disagree with. I don't think that. I think overrated is a strong word. I just think that I think as an actual analyst, he's just okay. His prediction stuff is great. Like Tony Romo in the critical moments of the games, I think he's like top notch.
But Ben, he doesn't do that as much as he used to.
He doesn't.
I think somebody got in his ear about doing that or something.
Well, because he was wrong.
Yeah.
In equal amount of times as well. Like more than he was wrong more than he was right. It's just that when he was doing it early on and he was hitting everybody, nobody had ever done that before. No analyst has ever done that before.
Right.
That's what was game changing about it. But now, and I think the further he gets away from the game is starting to change. He's not really starting to, maybe there are some concepts and stuff that maybe he doesn't quite understand either. So I think for him to predict is getting harder and harder.
9 minutes ago, Sauce tweeted, "DMB hasn't been good in 30 years."
You did not tweet that.
No, I think somebody else tweeted that. I would never tweet
Okay,
that.
I was going to say.
Don't leave your computer up when you leave the room.
Jesus. Yeah, I won't.
Zach has every right to do that.
100%.
Oh, yeah, of course he does.
Every time you get his phone, he's crapping his pants.
Yeah.
You say, hey, should I go change my pants? I crap them again or something. Like,
And here's why Zach's a better sport than I do, because he leaves it. He doesn't delete it.
He leaves the poop in his pants?
No, Sauce immediately deleted it when he got back into the room. Deleted the tweet.
I can tell you guys are all fired up, and everybody just be cool. Here's this little girl's first trip to Target during Christmas season.
Oh my gosh. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many bells.
There's so many bells.
Melita, two Melitas. Oh, one Pencil and a Lola. Oh my gosh.
This is hockey same reaction when he walks in when all the inflatables are up for the holiday.
That is true. You're so right.
Oh
You're
my
right.
God.
That's exactly what I
He
feel.
walks in a Fleet Farm or something.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'll take them all.
See, it's okay, guys. It's all right. I know we got stomped yesterday, but this little girl's got Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Hey, little girl, the Vikings lost 40-3.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I
Who saw that
know.
one coming?
Oh, well, Satan.
Satan. Who's Satan?
Sauce. He Corey is.
Sauce Corey?
Yes, it's Corey.
It's Corey.
Hey, what'd you do with that robe? Speaking of,
It's right there.
Where's your robe?
It's right there.
Oh, you didn't take it home with you and wear
it's
it to
yours.
bed?
You put it in the
You said you were going to wear it to
cabinet?
bed.
No, I put it there.
Why?
So when I need to wear it again, and I need you to be blessed.
It worked really well for you on Friday at Initials.
I got 0.
0.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not wearing it again during that.
I won, didn't I?
You
Yeah,
dominated.
you
I
dominated.
didn't I?
Yeah. You and
Didn't
Perry
I?
got like
Yeah,
9
we
of
were
them?
killing it that day.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
10 of them? 9 of them? Yeah. You
There
were
we go.
great.
Are there
Daddy.
any other sports?
It's time for
really don't
Fan
know.
There's
5,
some, yeah.
brought to you
The
by
Wolves have
Builders
won
and
3 straight.
Remodelers.
Hey, you can check us out. I'm waving at you right now on all the social media channels. If you would like to watch us do this part of the show, as opposed to just listen, we are all over YouTube and the social media right now. Hi, look at my hat. I like this hat. You like this hat? Oh, wait, go back to those two. Do that again.
Well, I was told I got a late text. Did you get the text last week?
Yeah, we were supposed to scooch.
Yeah, we were supposed to scooch together.
Yeah, scooch together.
Man, I
Yeah.
like that Twins hat. Scooch over there and let me see it again.
I like the
I like that
sweet-
Twins hat,
that is a
man.
sweet lid.
What's the red thing on top of the M?
It's a star.
Supposed to be the
It's a star.
North
Okay.
Star.
That's what that. Okay, cool. I thank you for telling me. I did not know.
I do also like the all white jerseys.
Oh, the all whites are so
yeah.
clean.
I like
those
it.
are really, really sweet.
Clean.
I did like those.
Wait, the cream ones or the white ones? Because
I
I
can't
think
tell
the
the
cream
difference.
ones are the best
The
ones.
Twin Cities ones.
Yeah, the Twin
Twin
City one.
Cities
Yeah.
one is the best one, but that's the alternate jersey, and they're not going to wear that one as much. But the white one is super fresh.
It's smoking.
Yep. Yes.
Smoking.
I think the white one is my least favorite. The cream ones should be just their permanent jersey.
Okay.
That's like my opinion, man. Hey, the Wild host Winnipeg 6 o'clock on Wednesday right here on the Fan. They are up to 8-2 after a dramatic 2-1 overtime win over Carolina on Saturday.
Now we're talking, buddy.
Alex Goligoski had the overtime winner, and he was honored before the game for his 1,000th game earlier in the season. That was his third career overtime goal, his first since 2017. Had been scratched in 12 of the last 13 games, but they gave him a chance because it was his big night. And then he scores the overtime winner.
Hell yeah.
Kind of a cool story.
Way to go, man.
That's a great story. I didn't know all that.
He got super emotional. That's why he was crying during the interview with Gorg. I think, what was it? Russo with Barrero, but I don't know. A handful of days ago basically said, this has been a really tough month for Goligoski. He's basically like, this sucks. I want to play.
Russo was on with who?
Barrero!
I heard, by the way, that he was crying because he thought he was going to get interviewed by Zach, and it turned out to be Fallness.
Oh.
I heard that you killed it when you were filling in for Fallness.
No, thank you. Yeah.
That's the word.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
He's
Wow,
ordering
was that-
food,
Oh,
and he doesn't
lucky.
want extra sauce.
Oh, nobody wants extra sauce. Hell, I don't need extra sauce.
And Zach, we are not going to do what you texted us this time.
Darn it.
We can scooch together.
Sure. Well, if you've got ones, we might do that.
What do you ask, if you don't mind me asking?
He asked us to take our shirts off.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was directed at one of you.
No, I think he's curious about
I
us as
appreciate
well.
that. Yeah.
What did you call it last week, Muss? Your bumps or something?
No, chest pebbles.
Your pouty nipples?
I do have pouty nipples.
Let's see them.
They're not.
Show the camera.
They're
You
not
gotta see
sad. They're just pouty.
Let's
You gotta
see
see
them.
him. You got to see him. I've seen
And
him.
Dov can't stop batting them around when we're in
That
Vegas.
turns Dov on. Let's see them.
No, what do you mean?
Put them on camera.
No. That's your bit. You're
He
the
don't
one that
steal
always
your
likes to
bit.
show your
Yeah.
nips,
Yeah.
your chest pebbles.
So the Twins over the weekend revealed their new jersey, their new logo. Ben's wearing the hat right now. You can see it on all of the KFAN social media channels. But also over the weekend, they traded Gio Urshela to the Angels. They got a 19-year-old pitcher in return. And then they got Kyle Farmer from Cincinnati. We sent a minor league pitcher to Cincinnati.
So the kid they got, okay, yeah, because I was going to say, I thought they got an infielder, but that was the other kid.
That was Farmer, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And they getting...
Are you okay?
No, hold on.
Are you,
you having a stroke?
No, it's
Just
okay,
start
buddy.
over.
Hold on.
No,
Somebody
they
give him
what?
mouth to mouth right
3,
now, please.
2, 1, go.
Start over and speak differently.
Please.
Bonus will probably have the same take tomorrow that he had on all the social media channels this weekend, but the Kyle Farmer signing is exactly what they do every year, where they get like a guy who can play shortstop. So if they miss out on some of these big-time shortstops, they have a guy, so then they can maybe go after pitching.
So they're just like hedging their roster
Yes.
right now.
Good idea.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good idea. I like it.
Sure.
Which we all know they won't sign anybody, but
I guess it depends on who they give up, right? They gave up another, like a minor league player?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the manager?
No.
Yeah, he was part of the trade.
What?
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Rocco?
Yeah, Rocco was part of the trade.
Gopher basketball's 3-1. They're playing something called California Baptist at 9:30 in California in something called the SoCal Challenge.
And California Baptist is the favorite. They're a 2-point favorite.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come on, Clark.
I'll take California Baptist
What?
in the 2 points.
Is this a joke?
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious.
Who does California Baptist play again?
California Baptist.
The Golden Gophers.
You're taking them over my squad?
Yeah, I just want to gamble.
Okay, I'll do it. $100 on my Gophs.
All right, let me make sure that is the
No,
line.
you can't
backing out of bets.
Can't do that.
Man, such strong opinions for a guy who's not willing to put his money
No,
behind
I'm
it.
in. I don't want A, to get the wrong line, and I, B, don't want to screw my friend Chris Hockey out of some points.
Thank you.
Let me just make sure it's right.
Okay,
Everybody,
I'm
take it
sorry I jumped
easy.
down your throat, but I thought you were Zach.
Oh. Yeah. CBU is a 1-point favorite. I'll take the 1 point.
Okay.
$50 or 100? 100 in.
No, you'll give the 1 point.
Yeah, you're giving me because they're the favorite, buddy.
You mean what I know.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't get to see the new Yellowstone last night, but I watched the other two.
Oh.
Do you remember the whoever has seen the first 2 episodes? Anybody?
I have, yeah.
Okay, cool. The lady who's the country singer who's wearing the weird outfit that talks to Rip and then dances with the guy.
Lainey Wilson.
That's Lainey Wilson. This is her right now. She's a real country artist.
So apparently Beth, well, the woman who plays Beth,
What I
told her that, told Lainey, like, Man, it seems like you've been acting your whole life. Gave her like huge compliments.
Really?
Yeah, and she actually is. She continues in the storyline.
Is she a star? As
She's
far as
becoming
country music goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Good.
up and coming. A huge big things are going to be happening for her. It feels like.
So, Hawk, last week when Sauce was ripping the acting for Yellowstone, you hadn't watched the.
I hadn't watched it. Yeah, right.
And?
Right. I think his part about throwing the glass was forced. I will admit that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the rest of it, I have no trouble with. That old lady looked like she had a hard time picking up that bottle of whiskey, and then she threw it. And I guarantee you, she was sore for 2 weeks.
But she just is
I guarantee
so damn evil.
Yeah, she's a
Would you,
cartoon
Hawk?
character.
That's the thing. She's a
She's a cartoon
witchy
character.
witchy
Yeah.
cartoon character.
Yeah.
Wood hockey.
Did you see last night? You said
I
you did
would,
not
Chris.
yet.
I haven't seen last night yet.
Ben, have you
But I
seen
like
it?
the first 2
I know
episodes.
you and I, very horny for Beth, right? Mostly because she's terrifying.
Yeah, she doesn't have a shirt that goes above her nipples.
Oh yeah, well you'll like episode 3 though.
Goody,
Yeah.
two
Oh,
shoes. Good. I'll watch it when I get home by
I mean,
myself.
when Rip's afraid of her, she's a badass. I love
Rip
it.
looks odd this year, by the way.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Rip looks like he got 15 years older between seasons. Have you noticed that?
Maybe
I
they
think
changed
did-
makeup people.
I think they did it on purpose. I think they're trying to show him being stressed.
Maybe it's because they're going back and forth with the storyline.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
that's how you're kind
The kid that plays him in the earlier one, they did that. That's really good.
Yeah.
So that's good acting.
I like it.
Not good acting, but good
casting.
Yeah, good casting. Yeah.
casting.
I don't think they need to keep going back to it.
Ask Ben about this season.
It's terrible. But
Even last night's episode too.
yeah, it's terrible.
Oh,
Like the
really?
whole story, I'm hate watching it at this point because I've been so invested. But
Yeah.
I
Same.
walk away from all these episodes like, it's just so predictable, and it's just like, I mean, I'm more interested in like what they're doing with all the law stuff and the land, and I'm really curious about what Kevin, like what John Dutton's doing as the governor. Like, stick with that. Like all the other, there's so much filler.
Yeah.
There's just so much extra filler, fluffy stuff that doesn't need to be in there. That I'm like, you're just writing drama and chaos just for the sake of chaos.
But how do you feel about Tulsa King?
Oh my
Oh
god!
God, I can't wait.
That looks so good, dude. I haven't seen it yet.
It looks awful.
It looks so good.
It looks so bad.
Dude,
And they
Sylvester
promote
Stallone.
it so much.
God.
Stallone and
Hawk, there's no
Come
way
on.
that's good.
Oh, it looks awful.
Does Taylor
promote it
Sheridan
every
want
second.
everybody to talk weird?
Yes.
You guys are going to eat your words because I guarantee
I'm still
you.
going to watch it because it looks so
No,
bad.
Hawk, you're gonna watch Tulsa King.
I'm gonna binge it.
It's so bad.
Sauce, that'll be one of your next tweets. I'm
I
sure.
have tweeted that.
Oh, you have
Who
already?
watches Tulsa King? And
Okay.
about 40 people, including Hockey, wrote.
Do you have any
me.
other tweets that he tweeted, Corey?
We can get to some other ones.
I can't wait. Adam Thielen will join us next. In a little bit, anyway. Next segment. What would Dolly do? I love it.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, I'm Chris Addison. Here's a look at the roads. Accident free out there this morning. Seeing some slow spots, though, into downtown Minneapolis. Eastbound 94 slowing up. Coming in from just after Plymouth Avenue into the Lowry Hill Tunnel. Looks like the westbound side 35W to the tunnel tightening up as well. 494 westbound. You'll see some brake lights here from Portland Avenue over to 35W. That's traffic on the fan. This report is sponsored by Pfizer. When temperatures drop, COVID-19 cases may rise. So if you test positive or are at high risk, act fast even if your symptoms feel mild. Ask your provider if an authorized oral treatment could be right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You can sell your vehicle to Luther. It's as simple as driving into a Luther location today, asking for an offer. They'll get you one in about 15 minutes. It's fast, it's simple, it's safe. Then they do all the paperwork at Luther. So stress-free on your end. All you have to do is know where a dealership is. There's two ways to do that. Knowing where one is already or finding one online at lutherauto.com. Drive in, ask for the offer. The process is awesome. It's simple. The customer service is outstanding. You can grab a cup of coffee. They'll get their offer to you. Then if you accept, they do all the paperwork. They get the inventory, which they're always looking to add to, and they're always looking for all price ranges. So if you think your vehicle is worth $1,000 or $30,000, Luther wants to see it. So make today the day that you drive into a Luther dealership and say, hey, please buy my vehicle. They probably will. They love KFAN Rubes. Why not just swing in today to one of the 30-plus Twin Cities locations? LutherAuto.com for the locations on the website. That's LutherAuto.com. We buy at Luther.
Nordo here for Ovo LASIK and Lens in St. Louis Park. Dr. Lobanoff and Dr. Whiting, with all that experience and expertise, are getting high praise from the Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards as Ovo swept the Triple Crown of Gold Awards, the best LASIK clinic, best eye surgery, and best eye doctor in Minnesota. Ovo will take care of you just like they took care of me, and it's a chance to get the best with the best price. Ovo's best price guarantee makes sure of that. Schedule your free LASIK exam today at ovoeye.com, OVOEYE.com, Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Hey, it's Guardsy, and we've all said this phrase before. It's not that bad. Trying to psych ourselves up for a situation we know deep down is not that great. Maybe it was a movie, a haircut, a traffic jam, or our weather around here that was just unfortunate. It's not that bad. Well, if there's one area of life where not that bad won't do it, it's how we stay connected at home. Because honestly, you shouldn't have to settle for using your mobile device as your home internet source. It really is that bad. Now, here's the good news. With Xfinity, you don't just have to use your mobile phone. Now you can get Xfinity Home Internet for just $24.99 a month for 2 years with no annual contract and a free streaming box. So get ready for an all-the-way connected internet experience that's truly great. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit your local Xfinity store today. Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit your local Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. New Xfinity Connect customers only. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. After 24 months, regular rates apply. Taxes and fees extra. Offer ends 12/21/22.
Comment here for Casey's, and Casey's is here for veterans. Right now, Casey's guests are able to donate to veterans and their families with funds, helping to provide scholarships and support services. If you would like to donate to veterans and their families, round up at the register on any in-store purchase at Casey's, or if you'd like, you can add $1 to any online order. You can make a difference and help veterans and their families during the month of November. Casey's, here for veterans. Casey's, here for good.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
A gift of fine jewelry from Shane Company will be treasured forever.
From the Evans Transportation Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market.
Fan forecast.
Mostly sunny today, a high of 29, dropping down to 16 tonight.
Get real fresh, real low prices at your local Fresh Time Market. This week, save on antibiotic-free, honest, whole fresh turkey. Just $1.69 a pound. Now through November 24th. Get real.
Hi, this is new head coach Kevin O'Connell on the radio home of the Vikings. FM 100.3, KFAN, The Fan.
Patrick Morning Show 825. About 5 minutes away from a call from Adam Thielen, we expect. Final segment with Ben Leber for the day. Mike Mussman, brought to you by Muss.
2 men in a truck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
well done.
Love those guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. The Gophers did lose as well, by the way. And PJ was proud of his team.
And I was so proud of how hard, that's why I told him to lock him, how hard they played for each other. Some things didn't go our way, and that's unfortunate, but that's sports. It's not always going to go your way. We did everything we could to win that football game, and we just didn't. And I couldn't be more proud of them, how hard they fought. And I love that football team, love those seniors, love those people, and they showed their true character on the field, and it's football though. Things are gonna happen.
Any comments, Corey?
That game sucked.
Yeah, that just
pissed me off.
Anytime they need a critical coaching decision, he can't do it. He can't.
Let me scroll back to Saturday and see what you tweeted.
Oh, my.
Wow. I don't think I tweeted anything.
Saturday, PJ is awful at clock management.
Well, that's true. He wastes timeouts.
Oh, my God.
They took a timeout on 4th down to punt. You take a timeout to then come up with your 4th down play. He's terrible at clock management.
Right after that, I assume this is PJ Fleck related. You wrote or you tweeted, he can't beat good teams.
That's correct. And I wasn't even that good of a team. Check this out. Hold, please. I even did the math all on my own. Maybe I deleted it. I think I deleted it. The combined record of the teams they beat are 18-56.
Man, you were on the bandwagon.
Nah.
Yeah, you were getting paid earlier in the season.
No. The
you did
checks
the
ran
math
out.
yourself?
Yeah, I think it's right.
That was before the Iowa game?
It was before somebody played that had... So it might be 18-57. It's because one of the teams had to play that night. But it's 18-56 as of the end of that game were the combined records of the teams they beat.
On Saturday, you tweeted, the kicker is a captain?
Yeah, I did tweet that. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Why would the kicker be a captain?
Well, what's wrong with the kicker?
Don't they have 10?
Yeah, why not more than
captains?
10? They have 1,000.
What's wrong with that?
Because in his scenario, everybody wins. You can't always win. You got to lose. Huh. You got to lose
Rosie,
in life.
Rosie Perez.
Well,
Rosie.
They do.
Were you about to call me Rosie? I get it. I deserve it.
Freudian slip.
Yeah,
Rosie Perez.
No, but all we heard from Fargo Flash and Tommy was that they were going to be 12-0. Now, that wasn't realistic, but they might go 7-5 in one of the weakest schedules they've ever played.
So what should happen?
I mean, so then next year you play what? Ohio State and Michigan, right? I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh,
what does that mean?
I see. This is another thing that I don't know if I would put money on it because it's too much of a long shot. But I don't know if he'll be the coach here in 2024. You can't lose this bad of a schedule. They're going to be probably 7-5.
They lost the schedule?
That's
and
bad.
They only have 2 games
How would
next
they know
year.
where to go?
No, but they play, 12 games next year? I bet the over-under for next year will be 6.5, maybe.
What?
Next year's schedule's tough. It might be over. But nobody will say anything because that's
calling
mean.
for it?
No,
Oh my gosh,
I don't want anybody fired. It's the holidays.
Dude, you're standing up and saying it.
I don't want him fired. It's the holidays. You don't want people fired.
What about January 1? Can we revisit this after the holidays? Yeah. If you don't want to say anything, you don't want
anybody fired during the holidays. That sucks. I've been fired. I got fired. I don't remember when I got fired, but I've been fired a lot in my life.
Well, that's all I wanted for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't want him fired. I'm just saying.
True.
But eventually, you got to beat Iowa. You can't beat all these awful Western Illinois teams and then just roll
How
over
many times
constantly.
Did we beat them this year?
Once. But I wish one of you would stand up for me because I'm right. He's in his 6th year and the biggest one they've had is a good Penn State team. That's it.
I love how you act like you don't want PJ fired when you will throw a party.
I won't throw a party. That's a waste of money. I don't want him fired. I don't want the guy fired. That's mean because I get
You're
tweeted
the kind of person that would have a PJ Fleck got fired party.
No, I wouldn't.
You just winked on camera.
You're on camera. I know I winked on camera.
The entire hour is streamed.
I know. I just saw you. I don't want him fired.
No,
that's me.
Right. So you just got something in your eye?
Yeah.
Just a big old lean in and wink.
Honestly, how much would you spend on the party?
0. I'm not going to have a party if the guy gets fired. He has a family. I don't want him fired.
If somebody threw a party for PJ getting fired, would you attend?
No. I have better things to do, like lay on my couch and tweet.
Would you send a gift?
No, I'm not going to send a gift.
Why? You got invited.
Would you send a gift?
Would you send a bottle of wine?
Would you send Frank Gifford?
I'll probably tweet the Les Miles gift. But my point is
what is your point?
That I don't know what it is yet, but I'm just saying.
Keep talking. You might get there.
What's his 6th year? They've won one big game, against Penn State. They're going to go 7-5 in an awful schedule.
You got to still play with your piss hot.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't do that.
What is the current temperature of PJ Fleck's urine?
I mean, I don't know what he's currently doing.
What's it feel like in your mouth?
Oh.
Well done.
Wow,
That I will pay for.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I believe the Vikings piss was.
Saucy, you do have a point in the fact that if you look at the Big Ten West, all of the teams, Nebraska's down. They're going to get a new coach, probably Matt Rule. It sounds like. I don't know. They can't be worse than they have been, so you expect them to be better. Iowa's always Iowa. Wisconsin's probably going to be. You would think they're going to be better with their coaching change. Illinois is already better. Purdue, all of a sudden, we're like, oh, that was going to be an easy game when the season started, and now that they got beat that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not an easy out. This division will probably not be this bad for a long time. So if you're struggling against a weak division this year, what's the outlook for the next coming years? Probably not good if you don't get markedly better.
Sauce.
Thanks, Ben.
That was an insane rambling 5 minutes, but you can redeem yourself by asking Adam Thielen a good question.
Adam Thielen, how are you?
What's up? I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm going to steal a question that somebody asked Ben earlier because it's the only one I can think of on the spot. Is this situation after yesterday's game one where you'd like to play Thursday, or is this something maybe you want the whole week to just kind of get rid of it naturally?
No, definitely try to get on the field as fast as possible. After a frustrating loss, obviously getting our butts kicked in and embarrassing at home, all you want to do is just get back out there in front of your fans and get back and show kind of who we really are, and that wasn't us.
Adam, in a way, is a loss like this easier to reassess and review the game film when you just like, look, we just didn't have it and they did, versus kind of nitpicking some details about some certain plays?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I'd also say that a loss like that, may be a good thing for us. Something that kind of woke us up a little bit to say, hey, we can't just go into these games just expecting to win and just by showing up. You have to put in the work. You have to. Not saying that we didn't do that, but it's just a good wake up call to say, hey, in this league, you got to bring it every Sunday, and if you don't have your best on Sunday, there's a good chance that you'll lose, and that's just reality. And I think again, it could be a good thing for us if we learn from it.
Adam, sometimes as broadcasters, we have to ask the tough questions, and obviously as a player, you got to take a tough question and you got to answer it. And with the short week, we're looking ahead to the Patriots and Thanksgiving. Be honest, is green bean casserole the most overrated Thanksgiving side?
No. Shoot. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Everybody has an aunt that's like, I'll bring my famous green bean casserole.
No, it's the best. I disagree. I think it's right.
I'm not
saying
that it's like that I don't want it as part of a Thanksgiving meal, but yeah, it's definitely not definitely up in the top three side dishes that I'm looking for.
That fake onion topping thing.
Come on, man.
Plain cheese pizza.
Everybody knows you're just going to drink beer.
Yeah.
I doubt you're going to eat anything.
Good point.
Adam, PA late last week was saying a lot of things about how big of a game you specifically were going to have. It sounded like the Vikings had a game plan where you were going to be heavily involved. You don't have to give away company secrets, but any reason why that specifically didn't come to fruition yesterday?
Oh, that's a great question.
You did it!
I'm not really sure. But, I think, in football, it's why it's the greatest team sport there is, because there's really no way that you can just say, hey, this guy's going to have a big game, or this guy's going to have a big game, or we're going to give him the ball. You can hand it to him, but when you start throwing the ball, depending on coverages, depending on time in the pocket, depending on if they're blitzing or not, like there's so many different ways that the ball can get spit out to different guys. So those things are out of our control. All you can do is try to win on your specific route and then let everything else kind of play out. But yeah, I mean, as a competitor, you want those opportunities, and you want to help your team win. But again, there's a reason why this is the greatest team sport there is, because it really takes all 11 guys to have success. So even when you talk about individual stats, it's like, man, you can look back to so many guys that you can truly thank when you have individual success, because it really does. It's not cliche to say that it takes 11 guys to have one guy have success. That takes 10 other people to do their job to have one guy have success. So, we need to find a way to do that and work together and play together and to continue to win games. And we're going to need that Thursday night.
Hey, Adam, can you give me a little bit of background? And maybe you're not aware of all the details, but I thought it was really interesting, and I was kind of confused on why Dalvin was talking so much smack to George Edwards, who you're familiar with, who was here on the defensive side of the ball with the Vikings. Like, George does not seem like a guy that would be talking smack to a guy like Dalvin when he runs out of bounds. Like, any idea like what that whole exchange was about? Because I thought George was kind of not like that guy.
Yeah, I think it was innocent, but I think he did say some things to Dalvin, talking about how that he's not doing anything tonight, or they got him bottled up or something like that, and then it kind of was exchanged back and forth. So, I think in the heat of the moment, we're all competitors. We all, I guess, kind of get in that heat of the moment and say some things that probably wouldn't normally say, but. I just think that sometimes these coaches, they kind of get in their feelings a little bit on the sideline, and they start thinking they can say whatever they want. And I think that was kind of one of those situations. But at the end of the day, that it is what it is. That's kind of part of the game, and you expect that, and you move on.
Adam, is the situation that happened yesterday and something that you don't want it to snowball? Is this where the coaches stand up, or is this where you as a captain and some of the other captains and leaders on these teams step forward?
I think it's important that it's a collaborative effort, that we're all kind of saying the same message. What does that look like? I'm not really sure yet, but I know that is important. Again, kind of what I said earlier, it's important that guys realize, like, hey, the reason why we've won 8 games this year was because we came with a mindset that we weren't going to get beat, that we were prepared, that we had put the work in, that we felt like we were being disrespected, and people didn't think we were for real. And then I think sometimes when you start hearing, certain noise about how great you are and how you're first place in the NFC and things like that, it kind of starts to settle in. And especially after an emotional win, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to kind of talk through the locker room and say, hey, those are the things that happen when you're not prepared. Those are, or not necessarily not prepared, but when you don't have that extra attitude, you don't have that extra kind of attention to detail to say that we need this to win. So it's a great opportunity for us to talk about that.
Adam, I know that you talked about, getting right back on the horse and the fact that you guys play a game here on Thursday night in just a few days and have an accelerated week. And I know from an emotional and a mental standpoint, that's probably the best remedy. But from a physical standpoint, is there any concern, especially the way the game was played? You guys were out physicaled on the line of scrimmage. Is there any concern from you? Just like, don't you kind of want a few days for guys to get healthy and to kind of reset your pads in that sort of sense on maybe a Wednesday or Thursday practice?
I don't think so. I think everyone's kind of attitude is let's get back on the field. I don't care how I feel. We'll overcome that by just having a little bit of extra juice. As far as we're embarrassed. At the end of the day, we're embarrassed by the performance that we put out there in a big game, in a national game. We're embarrassed. So this is a great opportunity to just kind of have that extra attitude to say, hey, that's not us, and we can't just talk about it. We got to go prove it. So honestly, I don't think there's a whole lot of difference between wait until Thursday night to play a game and wait until Sunday. I just those couple days, do they make that much of a difference? I don't know. We practice on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday anyway, so let's get out there and play football.
All right, good luck. Talk
Good
to you
luck,
down the
man.
road.
Thank
See
you, buddy.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
Brought to you by 2 men and a truck. Our friend Adam Thielen on the Power Trip.
I wonder if he's going to get into it with Bill Belichick again on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. They kind of
They have smashed each other before,
Yeah.
haven't they? Yeah, that's right.
So
You know what I
my
mean? You
question
know what I mean?
wasn't unbelievable.
Hold on.
But it was great.
Yeah,
That was
it was a
good,
good
man.
question.
You had an unbelievable question a week and a half ago, Sauce. I got.
Yeah, man.
That's a great question. Yes.
Real quick
Yes.
before I go, if you guys don't mind, a little bit of a little push tonight at Mystic Lake Casino at the the M stage there from 7 to 8. I will be there with none other than Everson Griffin to talk all
Right
things
on.
Vikings. So it's free to attend, and please come out 7 to 8 o'clock Mystic Lake. See you guys there.
I don't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
Okay, well screw you then.
What's happening?
Oh, I get this trophy.
The Good Question Award
Thank you.
today goes to you. Congratulations.
It's a bobblehead of Mark Parrish with Zach Halverson's face on it.
First ever Good Question.
Yep.
Good for
Dream
you,
come
man.
true for Zach.
This is not exactly how I would have pictured a little bit of Zach on Parrish's face.
Oh, brilliant. What a great line.
But I'll take it. Sauce, you can win this back by asking an unbelievable question.
Yeah, look at that trophy.
Man,
It's something we all aspire to.
that's
That
great.
head is bobbling.
Zach.
Okay.
Yeah,
You ruined
no,
it.
certainly
You ruined
is.
it, Zach.
No.
One final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
On The Fan. For more information about contests on this station, go to KFAN.com/rules.
In today's scramble for skilled workers, your hiring team needs a winning strategy. For more than 4 decades, Doherty's employment experts have been scoring local talent for companies. Draft Doherty for staffing wins. DOHERTY.com. That's Doherty.com. You want your family to be warm and comfortable during the brutal Minnesota winters, right? That's why it's good to know the knowledgeable and friendly dealers at Bryan Heating and Cooling, and they'll do whatever it takes to keep your heating system running safely and efficiently, no matter what the weather throws at you. Find your Bryant dealer at Bryant.com. That's BRYANT.com. Bryant, whatever it takes, official heating and cooling company of the Minnesota Wild.
Northern Tool and Equipment is a problem solver's paradise. This Black Friday, they have the perfect gift for every solver on your list. From names like Honda, Milwaukee, and Lincoln Electric. Northern Tool and Equipment, made for gift giving.
You are now noticing more guaranteed cash offer billboards from Chris Lindahl Real Estate. Hi, I'm Chris Lindahl. With higher interest rates and inflation, homeowners like you are coming to us looking for certainty when selling your house. Our guaranteed offer program allows you to capture your equity now and sell without having to go through all of the hassle. Selling your house in this economy can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. With a guaranteed offer from
Open 5 a.m. Friday and online deals start 8 p.m. Wednesday.
Are you or a loved one struggling with drug or alcohol use? Maybe you're not sure if it's addiction or if treatment's needed. If so, you're not alone. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, 19.3 million people aged 18 or older had a substance use disorder in the past year. Hazelden Betty Ford offers a free confidential assessment. Inpatient, outpatient, and virtual options are available. It's time to take back your life. Hazelden Betty Ford can help. This message sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford, the Minnesota Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Arthur's Jewelers Black Friday week special. All diamond earrings are tax-free or get 3 years at 0%. Compare Earthmine to lab-grown diamond earrings, which give you twice the size for your money. Receive superior quality diamond studs that are 2 times larger at Arthur's than any other store.
Purple Mondays are brought to you in part by Ovo LASIK and Lens. You're listening live to the Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Holiday Road, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully a lot of you are off work today. Maybe that'll make you feel better about everything.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Hogs?
Eating food, watching football, drinking whiskey, snorting cocaine.
I'm a little pissed about the Black Friday situation. I was a guy that loved going out Thanksgiving night to get away from my family.
Yeah, right.
But now they start running Black Friday deals in May.
Yeah,
I mean, you
they
can
really
order
do.
anything you want online, and the deals are already up.
Yeah, and you don't have to go to the mall or the store.
Yeah, but
and
the energy
stand in
was
line
kind
with
of
people.
fun.
Yeah, Corey and I
liked
went
it.
once. Yeah, it was fun.
I embraced it. It was fun to
You were
embrace
one of
it
those
and dive
people
in.
that like tented up and.
No, I didn't really tent up, but it was fun to have at least.
Well, no one
all right,
turned him on.
I need these
Looked like
3
you were
things from
tented
that
up.
store. I'm going to get those 4 things from that store. It was the gamesmanship of it. Now it's just online.
It sounds like something you would more like.
Yeah.
Because you hate getting out.
Well, I can surprise
and
people
doing
once in a
stuff.
while, Muss. You don't know me.
That's like being outdoors.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Yeah.
I suppose it was perfect for you because you had to decide when you were going to leave your family on Thanksgiving
Forever?
to go out.
Yeah, see, that's the part you're missing, Muss.
Yeah.
It was avoiding my wife and kids. You know?
Good point.
Leave the house.
Yeah. Because you got no other hobbies that you could like blame it on, that you'd have to go. I'm going to go to the golf course.
I don't know. Little Birdie told me you did pretty good in poker this weekend.
Oh, God.
Isn't that true?
No.
Is that not
really.
true? You didn't do
I mean,
well?
I won money, but that's not the point.
I thought that was the point.
No, the point is to win the whole thing, and I'm so tired of not winning the whole thing.
You're
Did you
always-
win? How much did
you're
you
not
win?
even the
Doesn't
brides-
matter.
You're not even the bridesmaid in that, though.
What place did you finish?
They paid the top 45.
Yeah.
45.
I came into the day like, I don't know, top 10 or 15 in chips.
Where'd you finish?
43rd.
Oh, no.
Why is it over?
Oh, God.
Well, he's bad at cards.
Guess how many hands I won yesterday in an hour and a half?
0.
None?
You missed it by 1.
You won one?
I won 1.
Good. You know what? You're
in
good
an
at stuff.
hour and a half.
You should have done fan line instead.
Was that all luck, or did you misplay it?
What do you, Zach, don't start talking poker. Hockey.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't talk poker.
Yeah,
What'd
don't
you-
talk
what'd
poker.
you bust
poker.
out on?
Whoa.
Zach.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Zach, we don't need to know that.
I don't. I'm going to have to think of a different word when you and I talk poker. I don't want to tell you what I busted on.
Oh, bust on it.
Jesus, Hockey, your mic's on. My God. Are you
What's
watching
on his screen? What's on his screen?
No, I have a question for you guys. I really do. I'm looking at The Athletic article about the best fan experiences in the NFL, game day fan experiences. It says here, the highest ticket price, most expensive team, highest ticket price in the NFL is the Raiders at $153.47.
Sure.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
That's got to be the average ticket price, right? That can't be
they
the
have to be
lowest
the
ticket,
average.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I bet that's the lowest
You
ticket.
think so?
Yeah, because
$153?
Corey's mutual friend, that's one of the toughest tickets to get, even though they're bad, because so many people out of town go. People who win money want to go. It's just everybody wants to go to that stadium. Yeah, they're tough. It's a tough ticket. I bet that's the lowest ticket price.
Then you add that licensure and all that kind
Yeah,
of
because what's the
licensure.
lowest Vikings ticket price? $110.
I really don't. I guess I don't know.
I have no
I bet
idea.
150 is the lowest.
Max, can you look that up real quick on your computer if you're in there? I'll find out what the lowest price, and not like secondary market, like straight off the presses. I should say highest price for a beer is the Buccaneers at $12 a beer.
Jeez.
$12 a beer, baby.
Yeah, it's $12 beer night.
That's not that bad. When I was at when I was at Boston. No. Zach, let me finish.
Yeah, my dad didn't buy me beer.
No, all right, never mind.
No, please finish.
Come on. No,
oh God, he just said no. Oh my God, he just put his hat down and walked away.
Never mind.
Do you buy a beer for your limo driver on the way home?
No, I didn't mean that.
Please tell us what you meant. Please.
It doesn't matter.
You know I want to hear it.
No, I don't care.
I want to hear it. Zach takes one shot at him and
Zach, you're on my list.
It's over now. Yeah, it's over now. It's over now. Come on, please.
No, what I meant was when I was at the Boston Garden to see a hockey game, beers were $19 a piece. 19 for just a regular Sam Adams Light. $19.
Seems like a lot.
That's what I meant.
Man,
yeah,
I would go so broke.
The Raiders game against the Chargers on December 4th, the cheapest ticket that I'm seeing in section 411 is $176.
Yeah.
What about for the Vikings though? Find out what for Thursday or winning game, I guess. How about for parking? The most expensive in the NFL, the Chargers, $71.
That makes sense.
Yeah, LA, man. Yeah.
$71.
Well, it's got to be the same for the Rams, right?
I don't.
Probably.
Yeah, what kind of tailgate system do they have there?
Probably
downtown Minneapolis, there's like 3 tailgate lots.
The Gold Lot, I think is it. Yeah.
It's tough to get a spot down there now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you got to drink before the game, so you don't pay $19 a beer.
It's like
at the Boston Garden.
It's like 16 at Target Center now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing
here?
We're working.
Yeah, I'm doing a radio show.
Oh, thank you,
Danny.
Yeah. I'm reading, by the way, somebody tweeted that the lady you think is a terrible actor on Yellowstone is an Oscar nominee.
Really?
Oh, really?
That's the word on the street.
What's her name?
Really?
Her name's Larry Johnson.
Oh, Grandma.
That's right.
Wow.
Yep. Old lady
Wow.
on
Honestly, Larry Johnson was Medea before Medea was Medea.
Yeah, well
Her
played.
name is
yeah.
Jackie Weaver.
Yeah.
Jackie Weaver.
Was she the one that cleared the house there? Where you threw a
she
tennis
farted?
ball in the into the closet? Because she kind of looks like that creepy little lady from
this house.
Poltergeist? Poltergeist, yeah.
She does look like that. I would agree with you. She does, yeah.
And she has the same kind of voice.
Yeah, she does. She looks like her.
God, we're making old references.
Yeah, isn't that movie from 1980?
Pretty much.
Well, it's not that long ago.
Just
42
There
years
you
ago.
I don't see what she might be
No,
nominated
there's
for,
no way. She's the worst actress in the whole show.
in the whole show.
The show. Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I can't find her credits. Crap. The internet sucks.
Go home and watch Tulsa King, and then have a great
Tulsa
day.
King is not going to be
I
good.
can't wait to watch Tulsa King.
It's not going to be good.
Alone in the Wild
That's
West.
not going to be good.
It's going to be great, dude. It's Sylvester Stallone. What is your problem with Sly?
Corey, is Tulsa King going to be good?
Don't draw
I'm
first
going to
blood.
give it a chance.
Thank you.
No chance I watch it.
Hockey and Bus are going to watch it. Probably
We're gonna
together.
have to, yeah.
Hockey and Bus.
Well, you don't have
Jerry
to.
Buss?
Yeah, Jerry
I have
Buss,
to.
the owner
It's
of the
that
Lakers.
bad. It looks
R.I.P.
that horrible. I gotta watch it.
I think it looks great. I really do. I bet it gets great reviews.
I watched that game yesterday. I'll watch basically anything.
She was in Father Stew. I wonder if that's the one she got.
What the hell is Father's
It's the latest movie from that one dude who said, "Say hi to your mom for me." Oh, what's that guy's name?
Oh.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Oh.
Mark Wahlberg.
That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah. No.
9 to noon is next. Should be interesting. We're back tomorrow 5:30 until 9. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. See ya.
KFAN Total Travel.